Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Vikings and the Raiders, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start.
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. 11 yards on the pass there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. You're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the...
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run it once more with Jones. Oh! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game at carry. It's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Woo! He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he's into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice Long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. Out of the gun, it's Ridder. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least to see if you can come away with some points.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Algier. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Ridder. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A short one taken by Hawkinson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Taken at the 19. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, a short game there to about the 22. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to get... They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. A give to Jones. Heading right. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offensive play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man, that's Adams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Right back to Adams. He's got it again. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raider first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll look to throw yet again. And this will be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Vikings offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A pass complete to Paris Campbell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Back to throw. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And this one is caught by Pierce.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job. Everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vegas. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they've decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll go up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete to Campbell. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. On play action, he'll... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas. So, 3 quarters have come. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
That's complete left side to Pickens. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right. It's taken in. That's catch number 5 tonight for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
They put Campbell in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones, first down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Give on the ground, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down. Now, 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Another try, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the Black Hole celebrates.